Yo, what's up guys, Stardew here, and well, if you've been on my channel a few times, you would know me as being known for building synchro strategies, decks based on synchro summoning. But what not a lot of people know is that Xyz based decks are my second favorite decks to synchros. I really do enjoy decks that burst out Xyz not as a toolbox, but truly as their boss monsters. And I think there is currently no better Xyz strategy in the game when it comes to just putting up strong Xyz monsters than the Utopic variant of Bujin. Now, what makes this specific variant so strong? First of all, the deck basically runs 9 Rescue Rabbits. For those that are familiar with the effect of Rescue Rabbit allows you to banish itself, then special summon 2 level 4 low non-monsters from your deck. In this case, Bujin Hiruko. But, here's the catch. Bujin Torifune basically does the same. Now only one of them can be a Beast Warrior, that's why we have to run 2 Beasts. One could argue that running 1 Garnet as a target for Torifune is better, but there are times where I can get Torifune off multiple times a duel anyway, so I decided to run 2 quote-unquote Garnets, they're not even true Garnets anyway. And yeah, that basically gives you 9 ideal starters that just give you 2 monsters on the board outright. Now, why is this relevant, you might be wondering? Well, it's quite simple. Any 3 level 4s, doesn't matter which ones, via ZS Utopic Sage, allow you to go into Utopia Dragner and search the Ranked Magic. And with that Ranked Magic, the Hyper Ranked Magic Hope Force, the Utopia will climb that you make with these guys with the ZS you summon from the deck with the Utopic Sage, and any other level 4 will then just go into Utopia, search the rank up, go into Utopia Ray, then you make Dragnir with 4 materials. This in turn will summon the Utopia Ray, which can equip a ZW monster from your extra deck or main deck to it, and increase its attack. Oh wait, it does decrease the attack actually, it just equips. And once per turn, when it's equipped with the ZW monster, you can as a quick effect after the effect monster quote controls negate its effect and half its current attack. Now, if you're equipping the Pexus Twin Saber, that's a second negate on the same monster. However, you will detach the Ranked Magic and Utopia Dragner can summon a second monster your opponent's turn, and then the Ranked Magic will attach again. The 2 main targets are Hope Harbinger and Galaxy Eye Photon Lord. Photon Lord will just be an additional monster negate. Hope Harbinger can draw away attacks from your other monsters and negate a spell. So outright with just Dragner you're getting 3 negates. Unless you manage to draw the ZW Pexus Twin Saber, in that case you can either attach the Dragonic Halberd or the Azura Strike. And then you'll get 1 negate less, but still it's just off the base a few negates. Now this deck can push beyond that, because we also can just hard open a Sand Sage and then we don't necessarily need to go into setups for that. But it also just makes it easier to just go into Dragnir. And we have a lot of other level 4 extenders, like the Hirume, Unexpected Die with the Hiruko. We have a few Xyz that can special summon or get monsters from the deck, like Susanoo, which can then be ranked up via Hiruko into the, what's his called again? Amaterasu, which then can special summon level 4 from your banish pile, which you basically always will have. It just enables you to swarm the field with monsters, and when you do, you're able to get more negates than that. You're able to throw in an additional Stereotype Future Dragon, for example, and then you're getting the real strong board. If you manage to draw Numbers Protect, which is like a Solemn Judgment if you control a Numbers Exceeds, which we control a lot of, it acts like a Solemn Judgment. The reason we run this specific one is that in the next turn it can just, or in another turn, it kind of floats. That's why I decided to run Numbers Protect over Solemn Judgment, and there's no life points cost. Well, that really matters. Anyways, that enough chit chat, let's talk to actual ratios, right? So, ZS Ascended Sage and any level 4, doesn't matter if it can special summon on itself. We'll just make the Dragner play. Due to sex construction, we're basically running 6 copies of this, plus Reinforcement of the Army makes it 7 copies. Of just the Ascended Sage alone. You can also hard draw this, and then we don't even need to Ascend Sage, and then it's just any 2 level 4s. Or there are other players, as I mentioned, that easily get you your board. So this deck's very consistent. Anyways, we run 3 Hiruko, Not only is the target for Rescue Rabbit and Torifune, it's also a target for Unexpected Die. Drawing it is also nice. This is a really good normal monster. Maybe the strongest normal monster in the game. This is like the only guarded in this deck. Your opponent's life points need to be higher to even use this card in the first place, which we don't really have a reliable way of doing that. Yeah, so if you open this, you're kind of screwed. 3 Hirume, just easy extenders. Quite nice. It's basically always life. It's always going to be life. The best garnets that are beast, best targets meet for Torifune. They both have grave effects. That's the only thing they really do. This is an additional target for Torifune. And in combination with some other cards, it sets up for extended combos as well. Once again, your Torifune. 2 Kagetokage. At 2 I feel it does the clock and it's just an additional level 4 that just special summons itself. I like it. 1 Asura Strike. It's not terrible to open if you... It gives you additional target to your deck for the Utopia Ray. Just level 4. Sexual Construction can search it. There's just some situations where you want it. It basically allows you to also push harder for game, since whatever you equip with it can attack all your opponent's monsters. 3 Sensage is strong, that's why I run 3 copies. 3 Rabbit, this card's just ridiculous in their attack. Yeah. 3 Unexpected Die, it's just literally a free monster. I mean, who doesn't like that? It kind of clashes with a Sensage though. When you open both, it just kind of sucks. Then again, if you open both, you can just Unexpected Die, normal summon the Sensage, and just make the full play anyway, so it doesn't really matter. They don't clash that much, but if you want a really explosive play, they do kind of clash with each other. Search your Sensage, which you basically always want to open. Searches a Sensage, also shoves a card back into your deck from your hand, which can get back your Rukos if you open too many. If you open Pegasus Twin Saber, you can shuffle it back. It's quite nice actually, the shuffling back part of this card. We like to run 39 cards. We also like Ranked Magic. We only need 1 copy of Search in the combo, so yeah. If you open it, you can also just use it, so it's not a true garnet anyway. 3 Tanky, Searches or Starter, Searches an Extender, I mean, Searches Hiruko. This card is nuts, I don't get why it's still 3, honestly. This card never sucks in a rank 4 deck set 1. The Shade Brigadier just gets you an additional level 4 body. 3 only negate counter traps, they have hard ones per turn, but still strong counter trap. And counter traps are nice to have. Protects you against stuff like Dark Ruler No More, Droplets, those kind of cards that break your board, Lightning Storm. Now, Zeus, I mean, you don't have to run it, it helps, but if you're planning on playing this in real life and stuff comes out and can't afford it, it's no big deal. But it is a strong Xyz, and if you have space for it, you should probably run it. It's nice for going second or in the grind game. Main balls of the deck. 1 of the 2 targets for Utopia Draknur together with Voidon Lord. This is a monster negate, this negates spells. So depending on the matchup, you want one of these. Usually if it's a guessing game and you already have a few monster negates, I go for the Hope Harbinger, but once again that's player preference. ZW, Draconic Halberd, it's just in the extra deck and it's a ZW. If you somehow manage to open both ZWs, this works with Utopia Ray. This is the Utopia Ray. It's sad it can't attach from your hand, but I guess it would be too strong, question mark. But yeah, it's just your additional negate, it's kind of ridiculous. This is, you don't hard make this, let's make that clear. You rank up Susanoo into it with Hiroko. Keep in mind this works with any 2 level 4 Bujin monsters, some of them require a Beast Warrior specific. This works with any Sotorifune, can always go into this. Then this can search Hiruko, this can go into Amaterasu and fetch back your Hiruko. So it's just another way to open full combo and to go nuts. Because it's not a number Xyz, meaning F0 wants to know your location. This is just placed on top of the regular Utopia to go into Dragnir. This summons by attaching to ZW or ZS monster from your deck. Like the Sensage. Also, one interesting thing to note is that it doesn't really have a level restriction on what it summons. So theoretically you can just summon the Pegasus. Another weak point is that this also can summon from your hand. If only this could summon from your hand, so you could unbreak the Pegasus, but yeah, sadly you can't. Refresh your hands. Almost all monsters we run are light anyway. It just saves some hands, but it's not great, but yeah, it just saves some hands. You know, some hands that seem like breaks can be saved by this card. And it takes for numbers protect mostly. Daguster Emerald, we mostly use it for the second effect, not for recycling actually. So this card can target a non-effect monster in graveyards by summon that target. aka Yuruko, which will go to the graveyard if you detach it with something like Utopic Sage. This makes it very easy to go into F-Zero without losing too many resources, just get your mod body on the field again. And of course the F-Zero package. So let's look at the 3 test hands for this deck, right? Where I played the deck. Let's see, I probably called them Utopic Bujin. Yes, I have a lot of replays and lots of content incoming. So yeah, let's just pause for a second. So this hand's kind of nuts. Unexpected die into Rescue Rabbit, it's already 3 monsters. We have the... Fair enough, this card isn't the greatest, I guess. We also have this as an extender, this is just gonna explode. This is just gonna be a nuts hand. So even if there's somehow a hand trap is, like the Veiler hit or something, it's gonna be fine. Ash would hurt, however. Utopic Sage, yeah, just gets us this monster. Dus the Emerald, gonna summon from the grave, so this is just gonna be nuts. This is gonna be F-Zero plus Dragner. And the F-Zero Strike. Yeah, this is what I like to see, this is what I love to see. This is why, if I were to return to real life play, I might pick this up. It's just so much fun. If you want explosive Xyz deck, this and Galaxy are probably your best bets, honestly. 4500 attack and attack all monsters, it's ridiculous. Hope Harbinger as well. Yeah, good luck, mate. You're not gonna break this, I don't think you are. So different hand this time. We can shuffle back one of the rabbits here, that's pretty nice. This should be a pretty nice combo with the Hiriko in the hand as well. Yeah, this should be, due to numbers protected, should be an even better field. So yeah, Susanoo will probably search the Hirume. This can special himself from the hand by banishing a Bujin from your grave. And Matarasu will fetch back the rabbit. That works. Because the Emerald will summon the, boom, Future Dragon, and here we go again, and we still have the counter trap. So any hand traps, any ways to theoretically out the board, if they have the hand trapped, are out of the picture with number protect on top of all this. Yeah, good luck breaking this field. Good luck, I would love to see it. Yep, and there we go again. Just 3 monster negates, counter trap, and a spell negate. This can almost negate your entire hand. This is like infinite levels of negation. It's insane. I love this. Honestly, yeah, so here you go, another hand. If you were to ask me what's my favorite deck at the moment, it might just be this deck, unironically. I've loved Bujins for a while though, the combo variant. I'm glad to can finally play a really good variant. There's Jackson Construction, just shuffles back the rank of Magic Research anyway. And this is basically the same hand again. I mean, you've seen it, right? Susanoo searches that one, that special summons itself. Go into the Amaterasu. Oh yeah, just going into Utopic Sage this time. I mean, that also just works, it doesn't really matter. I guess this leaves you with more graveyard resources. Anyways, we rank it up. There we go, big boy, and F-Zero. Yep. You know the deal, right? This is pretty consistent, by the way. It really, really is. I love it. I just love it. If you love Xyz, you're gonna love this deck, seriously. Like, you won't be mistaken if you invest into this deck, I think. If you like Xyz, go for it. So yeah, I think this deck is just lovely, but of course it's in the end player preference. Maybe for some reason don't like it. It's definitely not the Yamato pass that you're used to. Bujin is an insane Xyz combo deck now, and yeah, I just love that. Because they have really nice artwork, they have some cool looking Xyz. Just finally being able to actually use them and not have to sit the cards are the same, I think it's nice. And I hope you guys also enjoyed the deck. Yeah, so I'll see you in the next one. Started signing out. Peace.